football story time with Caitlin, guys.
The past few months, I've been doing a lot, and I mean a lot, of self-reflecting. And I've noticed that there's many aspects of my life that I want to improve on. One of the aspects is to be more adventurous and put myself out there instead of just staying cooped up inside of my bedroom all day, stressing over things that I know I shouldn't be stressing over. I feel like I've been wasting my early teenage years overwhelming myself when I shouldn't be, and not getting the chance to see the world before I have to take on more responsibilities. And since I'm 19, I feel like I don't have that much time left. But this is just the beginning of many adventures to help me appreciate the time I have while I'm still young.
Road trip? Whoa!
I didn't know if there was anywhere to go when they swept the rug from under my feet.
Well, do you wanna let them know what happened, Nate?
I kind of left this outside. I guess we're sleeping outside today.
I guess I'll let go. I guess I'll let go. I guess I'll let go.
They're fucking teeth.
I guess I'll let go. 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 I guess I'll let go.
I remember second-guessing myself days before the trip was set to begin, and trying to decide if I even really wanted to go on this trip. I remember thinking, is it even going to be worth it, and if I was going to even have any fun there? Oh, I was immediately proven wrong once the first day began. I packed up my clothes and gear and got ready for the amazing day ahead of me. The drive from my hometown to where we were staying at in Oregon was about a fucking 10 to 12 hour drive. Yep, you heard that right. A 10 to 12 hour drive. When I finally showed up, we started loading up the car, but not before we had a little bit of fun with my drone, Becky, who is going to be getting all the amazing shots on this trip.
I pissed a lot, bro. Got it all.
How was that pee break, John?
Desperately needed it.
Much better.
We finally were ready to hit the road. The beginning part of this journey had finally begun. The drive was relatively slow, but it was pretty exhilarating to be on our way to Oregon. Alright, Johnny boy, what do you think? What do you think about the drive so far? You're the one...
At this rate, I feel like I could drive the whole way.
We got 7 hours and 11 minutes to go.
Man's hair is gorgeous, bro. Like, just... I don't know, I feel like it is. Like, I don't have hair that good.
Yeah, we are about to grub. I had to take out my tomatoes and lettuce because I don't like it.
I'm about to destroy these. He got two too, bro.
He's loading out.
Yeah, I'm still hungry, bro.
I mean, I'm not hungry.
What'd you think, Nate? Was Obama's foot?
Could have been better.
Could have been better. It's not Panda Express, huh? As we slowly approached the northern side of California, I began getting amazed at some of the sights I was taking in.
Let's take a little pit stop. Right, filling up. Top off the tank. And that's a huge cargo. That's it. What do you think about that, Nate? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Oh!
Fuck nowhere. Alright, so real question. What are you most afraid of?
My brain kind of automatically just goes to like being alone.
I feel like growing up, I've had like a lot of pressure to like do good in school. Like, Fresno is like a
Yeah, that kind of reminds me. My dad always would say how like if I ever thought about doing drugs, like he would take me to, like the bad part of Fresno and show me like what drugs like does to people, you know. I mean, like having like no friends, like nobody to rely on.
John, what do you make out of this? But it can't be a good road trip without having a few problems, right? We probably spent about an hour at this Love's before we were finally able to get back onto the road. I think what was really interesting about this little fork in the road is the fact that even though we were having an issue with the car and it could have cost us this entire trip if something went horribly wrong, we still had our friends by our side to bring a little bit of light into the situation.
What's that smell?
It smells a little stanky. No?
What's that smell, bro?
Put them on. Put them on. Put them on. No, put the glass up. Put the glass up. Oh, good.
And before we knew it, we had finally arrived to the Airbnb at 3 o'clock in the morning. We did it. We made it out in one piece. But just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it did. Well, do you wanna let them know what happened, Nate?
Service. I kind of left this outside. Guess we're sleeping outside today.
Fuck.
On the stairs. Okay, we found it. Is it the same code as the front door?
No, it's
They're the same way. Thank you so much. I apologize again.
It's been such a long day.
We're all very tired. We'll let you get back to bed.
Back in here. Oh my god.
Dude, Nate!
Bro, if you had your camera.
Dude, I've been filming this.
Take this shit back. Take this shit
We were fucking leaving AK in that motherfucking box out there.
Where's... Take that one. No, these are for the back door, so put that in the back door box.
We would have had to literally stay fucking in this.
What?
We would have to sleep right here.
Yeah.
What a great way to start the trip. So we're at, what is it, Tumalo Falls? Tumalo Falls. So we currently have no cell service. We got to get back to Bend at what, 5? At 5.
Before the list swap closes. My car made it all the way, to Oregon. We have to get an alignment and like 3 new tires.
We had to find an Uber. We had to get an Uber up here.
And the Uber was like $100.
This is where we are at, and we got to go all the way up there. Tumalo Falls has got to be one of the most beautiful places I've visited so far. It made me realize how much more life has to offer than just the small little town Clovis, California. I don't think it had fully hit me too that I was actually in Oregon just because of how astonishing some of these sights were. Getting lost in nature may seem like a bad thing, but oftentimes it's where we find ourselves understanding everything a little bit better. Not just within ourselves, but those we are surrounded by. We eventually made our way back to the beginning of the trail since the clock was ticking and we needed to get back to Bend ASAP. This led us to walking down the road from Tumalo Falls until we got enough service to make a phone call that saved our lives.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to switch to a different computer here real quick. That way I can get that payment taken care of for you.
With barely a sliver of hope, John managed to make his payment over the phone, allowing us to all become stress-free and not needing to worry about being back to the tire shop before they close.
Well,
Look the same. No, they don't.
brother.
And after a long day of hiking and stressing over everything, we finally decided to get some dinner and just kick back at the Airbnb. It slowly began to hit me that these moments were now becoming memories. It is now day 2 of our adventure in Oregon. We have John's car up and running and we're all excited to kick off our day.
Lost and broke, I feel like we can't get anywhere. Enough to feel like leaving.
The place we're hiking to today is called the Blue Pool, and I was excited yet again to be back out with nature, seeing some more beautiful sights.
Trip, so.
I mean, it felt good before we got into the mountains, and then I kind of feel like Nate's driving in the mountains a little bit. You know? I would have preferred driving the mountains.
The hike was about 2.5 miles, and walking that far with a backpack loaded with swim clothes and camera equipment was exhausting, but it was worth it in the end for some of the shots that I got. And earlier about how I said Tumalo Falls being my favorite place I visited, well, the Blue Pool beat it by a landslide.
Before I didn't care. Now I know I need you. I need you. I need you. Now I know I need you. We could break away if you really want to run. Hard to keep the pace when you're staring at the sun. Let's hide away from it. Try to escape from it. Let's hide away if you really want to run.
Can't wait for the hike. We're gonna have to repark over there though real quick, but just started the trail up there. Yeah, and then knock this out in 2 hours.
We'll see. We'll try. It's beautiful out here, though, isn't it? It's like 6 something in the morning. Let's get it. Oh, I just dropped my sunglasses. Bro, look at this. This is gorgeous. But just look at this. You can't beat this. You can't beat a view like this.
I told you I'm sorry, but you didn't hear. You don't know heartache until you know night. You don't know sorrow until you're undone.
This adventure to Oregon has taught me so much, other than just being a trip with beautiful landscapes and atmospheric sceneries. Despite every obstacle, every problem, every hindrance we encountered on this trip, we all managed to keep moving forward and prevail. I've always had a hard time being able to overcome challenges and dealing with stressful situations. But in even the toughest times, we all get the chance to wake up every morning with a chance to change and a chance to make things better.